Time baseball. Here's the pitch.
Andrew.
In there, 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Souza going back, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. JT Real Muto with a solo shot, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Souza going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jean Segura.
Jean Segura standing in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, May, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So coming to the plate, Steven Souza, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. In tight at 93, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Escobar. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Everyone knows this guy for light tower power and the ability to hit the ball out of the park. But the first time he burst on the scene was with a miraculous defensive play to save Jordan Zimmerman's no-hitter in Washington, D.C. Look for him to have an impact on the defensive side as well.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Aaron Nola, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch, and now the runner's trying for third. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. The tag, and he's out at the plate. No run. Leading off the inning, Christian Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Popped him up. Real Muto is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's 2 for 4. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, 2 down now.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Fouled off. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Danger reverse. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit high and deep out to left. Peralta going back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Walker is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. grounded to the right, taken in by Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Philly. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, number 49. He'll take his first hacks here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Kelly.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip. It's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Marte is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
Yeah, which absolutely blows me away. The toughest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. And to do it from both sides of the plate is just a test. Estimate to how much work and effort this guy has put in.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hoskins will put this one away, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. Phillies on top, 2-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Peralta comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Walker, a Pennsylvania native, actually. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-2 once more. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So one away here with the bases empty, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking his zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated. I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he takes a called strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Ahmed was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 49. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now, JT Realmuto.
Leading off for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Popped up. Ahmed settles under it near second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and a strike to count. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Kelly, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Popped him up. Kingery over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So two away for the D-backs here in the sixth. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Real Muto gathers, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 45.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
The third baseman, number 4.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Kingery over at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now batting, the second baseman.
1 gone now, the Arizona 7th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Heading out towards shallow right. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Number 22.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 5. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, Dero, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. This is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 37.
Jay Bruce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Andrew McCutchen will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. JT Realmuto will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bruce stands at first with 1 out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the D-backs 1. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hernandez scoops it up, and there's 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
0-1 the count. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. So 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Hernandez at second, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Number 9 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Defensively for the Diamondbacks.
And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Marte. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman,
Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line hard. Foul. And it's fouled away. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
the batter.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.